What was my most embarrassing moment as Alice in Dairyland? Why, kind stranger of the internet, I'm so glad you asked. Now, at the start of my year, I think I had just resigned to the fact that there would be moments like this after a year of being in the public eye. But there I was, 2 months into my contract as Alice in Dairyland, in the middle of summer, driving to an event for Wisconsin cheese lovers. It was in Thorpe, if you know, you know. And the way to get there is down a country road with basically one way in and one way out of this location. So keep that in mind because this will come into a play in just a moment. So there I was, jamming in my Alice vehicle to my playlist, and I'm pretty sure at the time, honestly, I was listening to the hype song that I had played in my hotel room the very hour before I was selected. Pretty soon, I start to see red and blue flashing lights in my rearview mirror. I was getting pulled over. Now, another key piece of this story is that Alice in Dairyland has one of the most recognizable vehicles on the Wisconsin highways for a reason. It's sponsored by the Wisconsin Corn Promotion Board. The year that I was Alice, her name was Ethel. She and I developed a very close relationship throughout that year. And here I am, one road in, one road out, pulled over on the side of the road, and all of the people who are also going to this event with me are passing me by as I'm being pulled over. Luckily, I got away with just a warning, and the 2 officers that had pulled me over were very nice, and I think thoroughly enjoyed the fact that they had pulled over Alice in Dairyland. But I still had to go to the event where all of the people were that had just passed me. So needless to say, I had some fun conversations that day. And I was so freaked out of having to go into my program director on Monday morning and tell her why I got pulled over just 2 months onto the job. But luckily, I had one of the most amazing supervisors that I have had in my life to date. She's an angel. And, she told me at the time too, and looking back, it could have been worse. And if that's the worst that happens throughout my year, it just gives me a good laugh now. So thanks for tuning in as I reminisce on some of these memories as the 68th Alice in Dairyland and celebrate my 10 years of retirement now that the 78th is being selected this year. If you have more questions about the program, my memories, funny moments like this that happened, I would love to answer. So drop them in the chat.